So he just seems to be pushing towards this guy near the buy station. No information, no mini-map knowledge, nothing. He's shooting at something and this guy's in cover. What the hell was that? How did he know that that guy was there with no mini-map information and actually shoots at the counter first? Metaphor is sus. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we have got a video of a wall hacker spectating Metaphor, and we're going to be seeing whether or not Metaphor knows where enemies are without any in-game information. So let's crack on with the video. Okay, so guys, I'm just going to get straight into it now. This is Metaphor being spectated by a cheater. Okay, he's got a bounty on the minimap, so there is information sort of there. The fact he's ran in and shot the wall, Right, okay, I was thinking that looked a little strange, but it was in like shoulder cam mode, I think. Made it look a little weird. There's a guy on his right and a guy on his left. Right. So he's pushing towards this guy on the right here now. Obviously all this stuff's the person spectating, but... What the hell? So he's just pushed into this building without any minimap knowledge at all, right? So there's no UAV active. There hasn't been a UAV active this whole journey from here. Nothing. That's where he's heading, up towards the buy station there, right? Yeah. There's a guy on the right, there's no visuals, there's nothing on the minimap. Guy on his left as well. No visuals, nothing on the minimap. Yeah, he's still in cover behind the truck and stuff like that. Now, I know the person spectating decides to pull up like a menu here, but you can see right there, still behind the truck. So all this information up till this point, no indication of an enemy being in that building, right? So even now, when he jumps out of this vehicle, and it's annoying kind of that the spectator decided to pull this up, by the way, right? He's like jumped out of his vehicle and he's aiming at the guy, right? And I'm sure a lot of people will be like, but he's not aiming directly at him, but he's still aiming at the location. Yeah. With no information about that guy being there. But again, listen, hear me out. I would actually really need to see Metaphor's point of view on that because of that menu being popped up at the time. So there is a possibility he caught a glimpse of that guy being there through a window maybe, but I'm not seeing it. Do you know what I mean? Let's move on.
Requesting recon
while he was at the buy station then. Now I know he's just popped a UAV. Right, hear me out. He's just popped a UAV, but he goes over to the buy station. Crosshair perfectly lines up with this guy here. Right, so he's looking at this guy while he's at the buy station. As soon as he pops it, comes over here and waits for this guy to come out. I'm trying to figure out actually, can we see that guy on the minimap at this moment? Can we? It appears that only when that guy started shooting did he actually pop up on the minimap, unless he was like covered behind Metaphor's own marker. That seemed a little strange to me. Let me know what you guys think of that one in the comments below. So this looks like it's solos, right? He's bouncing around in a vehicle. Yeah, it's solos. He's bouncing around in a vehicle. Guy's just out in the open. I do remember as well, guys, this is me doing like first time analysis of the video, so if I do miss anything, please let me know in the comments below as well. If you think that maybe I've made a mistake or anything like that as well, let me know in the comments below. Back at the buy station, what's he doing? Another UAV, by the looks of it. Just so you guys know where my camera is, it shows he's got a munitions box and a UAV active, well not active but ready to use at the moment.
1-1 requesting recon at this time.
Okay, so he's got a UAV active, looks like he's... Is he pushing towards them on the left? Yeah. Looks that way. So he's making a push based on the UAV. We can see shots coming from the top, people jumping off the building on the right. So he's heading into this. He's just going to run this guy over by the looks of it. So now, every time you come out of a vehicle, it switches you back to that sort of third person view.
Before he killed me. Be careful, there's a guy above you.
Yeah, he's sniping. I'm gonna kill him.
That guy giving little pointers.
I'm coming up.
So we actually got Metaphor's audio as well.
Got gas moving in.
Do you know what's weird? There's some shots look like absolute aimbot as well, and then the next shot he's like whiffing them, like well and truly. I know he's on keyboard and mouse if I'm correct with Metaphor, unless he's decided to make the switch like Symphony. That looked a bit wild as well, and like I just gotta pull this back. I want to make sure there's like no prior information. Yeah, let's watch. I'm looking at the minimap for info. He's going up the zip line, right? We've got this guy here, Savage, yeah? Can't hear any audio. Then he gets audio, right? Jumps over. It's like he knew that guy was up there, though. He needs to jump off now because of the cluster airstrike, sorry. There's a guy on the right underneath the bridge right now. Might be underground though. If there is an underground section, he just looked quite low. He's just gone up the zip line on the left as well. We probably could have lasered him there, like. It looks like he's keeping an eye on him though, doesn't he? Keeps looking over to the left, like he's sort of. Let's see if he flicks to his right now to see if anyone's there. The guy about to be right up top on that building, and then he makes the play to jump before that guy can see him, maybe. I'm analysing this as I would, like, first time, do you know what I mean? I'm just asking all the questions out loud, though. So there is another person up top of him there. Let's see how he deals with this. Looks like he's jumped off now. Nice little 360 in the middle of a room there where there's loads of walls around him. Why would you need to do that? Usually people are doing that, especially if you've got wall hacks, just to check your surrounding areas quickly. There's a guy up top on his right now. Let's see if he ends up in an engagement with this guy. Or has any problems with him. He's dipped out to the left anyway. Yeah, he's on 9 kills at the moment. He's gone for the vehicle. He's just going to run from person to person by the looks of it. Maybe he's realised he doesn't like being in this area. I don't know. What on earth is this? This is not GTA. Whoever this guy is, Spectator, needs to just make sure he stops pressing buttons throughout, yeah? He's going straight for the bounty. Okay, fair enough. See how he deals with it though. The guy's not up top. He's moved over. You can clearly see that the bounty's moved over in a different building. Oh, wait a second. What was that? Metaphor toying with fate here. Oh damn! Just missed it again, didn't I? What's this? Like the thing for me that was sus about that, just to be clear, is not the fact that his crosshair actually lined up with the enemy, because that can happen randomly. Yeah, you know, if it's happening once like that, you got to sort of give it the benefit of the doubt, right? It's the fact that it lines up with the smoothness in which his crosshair moved up to that point, and then it's like, oh shit, me crosshair's on this enemy through the wall. Move it off quick. Yeah, that's what it looks like. That's the sus part. The fact he quickly moves it away. Other than that, like I wouldn't actually call that out. But the fact he moved it off really quick looks like he's gone, oh shit, oh shit. You know what I mean? Panic mode. Just knew exactly where he was. And we all know that them bounty markers on the minimap are not exactly accurate. But knew exactly where he was. In fact, aimed at him through the floor as he was coming in and then went down the stairs and just shot as soon as he went around the corner. After lining him up through the ceiling as well, the roof.
Gas is closing in.
There's been a couple of moments so far. But I would definitely need to see Metaphor's point of view of the first one where he pushes into the shop and the guy's behind the counter. Who even has in-game music on, by the way? I can hear in-game music.
Recon at this time.
He's got people on his left here. He's just jumped straight out, right? One on the roof, he's just seen the head of. He seems to be... Oh, let's watch this now. Just chased him right down. Was that guy showing on any sort of UAV, right? Was UAV active? Or there was a ping at least then. And again, chased him through the smoke and everything, like just knew his exact location. Let's see how he deals with the one on the roof now. Oh, he's just better, isn't he? Whoa! What happened with his aim then? His aim just... We won't talk about his aim. This is about walls, and it is about walls. But I've seen a couple of moments regarding his aim that are sus. I'd say the way he dealt with that first guy, who wasn't, by the way, showing up on the minimap, and I just want to say this, I don't know whether that Spectator bug is back as well. I don't know whether... as far as I'm aware, it's been patched and fixed where you can see enemy UAV pings and stuff like that now. But there was a time in Warzone 2, I think it was, where you couldn't. He's just pushing straight up, look at this. Now, you have to remember, with these moments, right, it might just look like, wow, he's good. He's pushed up, you know, full center and killed him. But look at this. Think about the whole size of the roof, right? Think about the potential possibilities of this enemy. So he's just shot that guy there. He's coming up. He can't see him, but he aims directly at him as soon as he comes up. So this guy could be anywhere. Now, let me just double check that this minimap is not giving him any information. Nothing on it, right? And his crosshair, again, is directly ready for that exact angle of this enemy, right? Is that Sergeant Finesse? That's actually Sergeant Finesse he kills there. By the way, like, I haven't heard of Sergeant Finesse for years. If that's the same guy off Facebook Gaming, I used to enjoy watching his content. Anyway, he's coming up this zip line with his crosshair placed perfectly for the angle. Look at this, yeah? Look at this. Just instantly start shooting. Like, this guy could have been behind them boxes, he could have went left, he could have been over by the stairs on the other side of the building, right on the other side of the roof, but he wasn't. He was there, and Metaphor didn't have any information other than the fact that that's where he shot the guy before he went up. And any good player, if you get shot in a location, you don't stay still, you don't stand in the same location, you would reposition yourself in case of a push. But Metaphor just knew he was there, and it was, by the way, Sergeant Finesse, which is kind of wild. Because I didn't even know Sergeant Finesse still played the game, with him, being honest. I used to watch him when he played Blackout. With the likes of Rasta La Vista, Nitro Luke DX, Y8.
Recon at this time.
Gas is closing in. Get to the new safe zone.
Visuals on this guy as he's pushed up. So I'm starting to wonder whether or not this is even a UAV active for metaphor now, because the ping keeps going off. And I'm wondering whether or not the cheater's actually got a permanent UAV on. Things have stopped now though, you know what I mean? So, now I was focused on the UAV at the time there. I'm just going to pull it back. I want to see how he actually got to this position. So he sees the guy up top there. No problem. Gets a couple of shots. Downs him. Brilliant. So there's nothing sus about that because he could see the guy. His grenade placement was great there. Jumps up, gets the kill. No problem. Not a problem with that one at all.
Marking contract.
Okay, so now he's basically bounty hunting in solos, yeah. So he's going to go on to the next one now, but between him and that bounty, we can see a team of people. Guy's just been visible on the left, I believe. But he's not bothered. He's pushing down towards this truck. Oh no, he's avoiding it by the looks of it. Got out of that one alright, didn't he? Done okay in that one. Go and do a little 360s, have a little check around, then get his little boat car. And that's right, I called it a boat car, not a car boat. Or whatever its actual name is, it's a boat car. Take it for the swim, bro. He's pushing the buy station, wonder what he's going to buy. Oh, a UAV. That's pretty cool, isn't it? It's exactly what's needed to mask, you know, Wallhacks. He's popped it again. Doesn't seem to be anyone showing though. So I'm guessing, this is my trail of thoughts behind this, is that solos is full of people running ghost and stuff, so that UAVs are basically nil and void, right? But he's popping a UAV now. We can't see any information regarding a person over here though on that UAV, right? And he pushes directly towards them. So just because of that play there, I'm going to say this. I think there's a spectator issue with UAVs. There's got to be. There's no way you can just willingly push that like that without any minimap information. Popping UAV after UAV, why would he waste another one now? If the first one didn't show anyone as well, that's what we've got to think about. So I'm definitely saying in future, this guy who is spectating needs to go to Metaphor's stream or whoever's stream and actually overlay the minimap. Take a leaf out of Grandpa Hack's book. Because by the way, this is not Grandpa Hack's footage. Yeah. There's no UAV active here either, right? So in the build up to the first couple there, we're questioning whether or not there's a UAV active, right? So this is beyond, like, this is wild to me, right? Because there's a UAV active and now I can see a ping of an enemy on the left, but nothing for this guy here. So why is if this is an issue, by the way, with the UAV, then the game is giving out partial information to the spectator, which I honestly believe, if that is the case, I'm just going to say this now, Activision need to sort it out, because that is going to cause a lot of people to get false reported. Imagine you're spectating somebody to see whether or not there's sus or cheating, and then they've popped a UAV, right? And one guy pings up on a building three buildings away, and then they push another guy, like, and that information wasn't on the minimap off a UAV. That's going to cause people to get false reported, if that is the case, but it could also not be the case. So he's already in an engagement with this guy anyway, just getting back into the game. No information, right? Let's base it. So he gets the guy, sees the guy up top there, puts his munitions down, throws his nades. Now he makes the play again. See that guy on the left there, right? So why is it only that guy showing up? Unless it's no, it's not that person, is it? I can't remember what the name of it is anyway. But he's popping his own UAVs and just only certain people are showing up at certain times. I'm saying everyone's ghosted. And then when they stand still, they show up on the minimap, don't they? Because this guy was showing up on the minimap before and now he's not. Now he's moving a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, guys, that's pickled me head a little bit about the UAVs. So we'll have to treat every scenario where he's got a UAV pulse as if he can see people, just to be on the safe side. Another UAV goes out.
Gas is inbound.
See what I mean? Like, he's popped a UAV. We see one guy showing up who's now in a vehicle. The amount of people that we can see there, he's shooting a building, no one's in it. Knew that guy was underneath him, didn't he? Without any information on the minimap by the looks of it. Now people are starting to show up now that they're shooting and stuff like that. There's a guy down there, what the hell? What's it, just AFK? What the hell happened there? Disconnected. Being DDoSed. Let's see how deals with this one up on the top there. Now he's hiding directly from that guy on the roof, right? As far as we're aware, he's got no information on him, but he knew that the guy was up there because he was aiming up the top. Maybe he had prior information that I didn't see. Like I said, guys, there's time analysing it, so let me know if I did miss anything in the comments below. Okay, he's making the push for the guy up top that he could clearly see before, or that he was clearly trying to look at. Let's have a look how he deals with this now. He's like centering on him through the wall, takes his shots. This guy's jumped out. Oh, he's been sniped. That's messed with his whole game plan there. It's little moments like that for me as well that I think that make it a little bit more sus, right? Like, imagine getting sniped, right? That's a bit before that one, eh? So this as well, by the way, he's like centering. Watch his crosshair as he starts throwing the nades. This guy we can see here, no problem. I know, it's prior to that. He's jumped out now anyway. He gets sniped, lies down, turns and looks. Where did I get sniped from? You can't see anything here. But he can see this guy here, this guy here, this guy here, and this one down here if he's got Wallhacks on, right? So, looking through the wall like that, like, for a legitimate player, does nothing looking at a wall. But if you're running Wallhacks and you have a peek at a wall like that, look at the information you get. Think how many times you see a streamer do this type of thing. Right? So he's got information, stays in cover from it, and then jumps out, remaining in cover from it. And there's a guy just down the bottom. Oh, buys another UAV.
No fucking way.
Did you get the kill for that?
Gas is moving.
There's moments like this, like, what the hell was that? This is what we got to remember though, right? Again, I have mentioned about the UAVs, but let me analyse this in two different ways, okay? He's bought a UAV, he's got it, it's not active.
No fucking way.
He pushes, I know. Yeah, no, he hasn't got it active. He's got one of them loot crate things active by the looks of it. At least that's what's showing up on the minimap for us. Right? So we can't pop a UAV while that's active. Right? See? Showing up on the minimap of all the crates and all the loot crates, right? Enemy right here. We can't see anything on the minimap about this enemy, so let's analyse it like that. Did you get visuals through this window? I don't even think you can see through that window, so no visuals there.
Gas is moving.
Right? Well, you're going to tell me it's audio cues here at this point, because he's literally pushed from a building over here by these two vehicles directly towards this location with, again, no information.
Moving.
Pushes in, right? And starts shooting straight away. And I'm not messing. That ain't like, oh no, there's an enemy. Bam, bam, bam. That's just like, bam, bam, bam. No information whatsoever, or at least shouldn't have information. and just blitzes the enemy. Yeah? So watch again in full speed, right? No information from a mini-map, pushes straight over, no visuals whatsoever. Jumps in, bang, dead. Right? And from what we can see on the mini-map, he's got one of them, I can't remember what it's called, by the way, guys, but where it shows you all the loot crates, yeah? It's like a UAV for loot crates, but it does not give you any information on enemy whereabouts. But for some reason, it's like he knew exactly where that guy was. And at this point, he's got 8 spectators as well. I'm guessing people are reporting him for this because it's kind of sus quite a lot of the stuff that's gone on. And I'm saying that simply because the minimap has not shown many people on UAVs. Earlier in the game it was. Later in the game though, I'm guessing people are getting their loadouts that have actually got ghost and things, and that's what's causing it, because there are still random pings showing up during UAVs. So I'm going to say this, that moment right there at the end looked sus. The moment at the start looked sus. Obviously would need to see it without the menu popping up, and quite a lot of the moments throughout were sus based on the information that we could see from the minimap. So there we have it, guys. That's Metaphor being spectated by somebody using wall hacks. Do you think that these moments are enough to say that Metaphor is cheating? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you did enjoy today's video, guys, be sure to smash that thumbs up and give the video a share. Ask the questions. Why don't you tag Metaphor and see whether or not he can explain these moments as well? And if you are new to the channel, subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss our future uploads. And if you guys want to contact me about a streamer who you believe is cheating, hit me up on Twitter at BadBoyBeaman1. Also, guys, if you want to follow my boxing journey, because I've got like 3 fights lined up this year, you can follow my journey on YouTube by subscribing to Bad Boy Boxing. The link is in the description below. And one last thing before we go. As you guys are aware, I am partnered with Supreme CBD, who offer products such as this CBD oil. And honestly, these work a treat. Just before you go to bed, you get a couple of drops in this. Put it under your tongue, very simple to do. And within a couple of minutes, you'll feel more relaxed. Time to go to bed, get your head down, and you will have a brilliant night's sleep. If you want to check it out for yourself, hit the link in the description below and make sure you use code BBB40 at checkout. Thank you.